Alright, hello everybody! Welcome back. We are back with more Lufia 3 on the Game Boy Color. Or to be precise, a completely new playthrough that I did since the last stream. So, allow me to explain what's happened. Let me get my actual state ready. We are actually about to go out of the building. I promised I would have a file ready to go right outside of the building, but here's effectively where we're at. The main character and the traveling female companion, Sina, they're both level 20. This is wholly unintentional. Now, here's Sina's equipment. Everything kind of looks normal stat-wise, at least for someone level 20. Here's the hero. We ended up doing a number of things off-stream in anticipation of this stream. Remember when I said that this channel is known for beating the unbeatable fights, that we have to do it, it is in our blood? Well, we had to go back and do Gotti's 1 anyway, and fight number 2 would not have been possible without Head Crush and or the Alum Blade, so I was forced to restart anyway, because the moment you leave this place, according to this guide, the boss fight triggers. So I went back in, I grinded high bombs in the first major tower, I took on Gotti's, and I got the buckler, the actual shield there. It's plus, not only does it give like a 95 defense, it gives 100 extra attack. Then we went out and we grinded the Alum Blade. So basically this item over here, so first of all, this weapon gives like plus 400 attack. The only reason we have it is because one of the areas has a zombie. Now, the Ancient Cave, which is one of the bonus dungeons that Lufia's been famous for since Lufia 2, actually on one of the later floors has one of these as an enemy that appears there and is supposed to come with this really, really rare sword drop. For whatever reason, the common variant of this zombie that can just be found in one of the early game dungeons is still programmed to drop this. So I was thinking, okay, I can knock this out pretty easy, an hour or two, and I'll have this item. 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12. It took me about 14 hours of collective grinding over 800 zombies, both in combination of killing and or manipulating save states to the best of my ability, saving beforehand, trying to chase them along different tiles before I was actually able to get this drop. I have absolutely no idea how rare it is, how ridiculous it is to grind. I will say it is probably the second worst grind I've ever done for anything. Grandia 3 is still the record holder for me trying to go for a 1 in 256 drop in a game that's programmed to only drop items 1 out of every 20 battles for an enemy. So basically it became like a 1 in 5,120 drop, and I got it around 3,000 something, so like 3,400 or so, so it was a little bit better than statistically what I should have gotten it in, but in any event, this was terrible. I legitimately thought until yesterday I was not going to be able to have my file ready for today. I was panicking. I'm like, do I just not stream? What do I do? Do I stream something else? Is like, do I get a bonus East day? But thank goodness, it eventually dropped, and so here we are. are ready to go. We are ready to leave this particular area and beat the unbeatable fight that you have the option to beat that drops an item. So the game not only lets you beat the fights you're not supposed to, but it rewards you with items you can't otherwise get unless you beat them. So all sorts of fun things that we can do. Thief! Shoot. Let's get out of the city. Let me see if I can... I think it is a little... Yeah. I need to shrink this screen a little bit. The text is getting cut off at the top slightly. That should be fine. Let's get out of the city. So it's you again. You've let that thief go. Not only that, you've killed my pet. Huh? Who's there? Get off my property. Idiot, don't make him mad. What did you say? Ha, ignorance is a sin that must be punished. What are you saying? Get out. I guess that house will do? My new mansion! Damn you! If you want, I can destroy that house for you, too. Stop, please, not my home, not my home. Hey, that's enough! Why do you protect this man? Did he not try to bring harm to you? Sure, this guy's not on my good side, but I dislike you even more for destroying this town without reason. I knew it. He's too good to be a thief. You're right. Let's go, Wayne. All right. He's strong. Don't underestimate him. I could feel that without you telling me. All right. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna start turn 1 with Head Crush. I think we should hopefully have enough high bombs. We have exactly 10. Again, I didn't have time to grind more because of how long it took to get the damn sword. But basically, just like the last fight, he is programmed to kill you after 5 turns pass. So if we can kill him before the death move comes out, we'll be in good shape. We're gonna attack with our weapon because it is probably at this point stronger than Head Crush is gonna be able to do. Probably even High Bomb. 324. Yeah, so that's definitely higher than High Bomb. Can you feel a destruction power? I don't know if we got a good roll or a bad roll with the weapon. I don't have enough knowledge. Time to stop fooling around. Okay, we're gonna start moving some people. Hopefully mid-row still does decent damage-wise, I don't know. Yeah, 390. It actually said, if that's the... We either got a really good roll or we just do more damage in the middle. Okay, we just killed him. So the Alum Blade is just... We didn't even have to spare a party member. So Day just leveled up. 8 strength. 10 agility. What on earth? So the stat rules for level ups are completely random. Now there are some levels that I feel like give better emphasis on stats than others, but this is better than his first level in my other playthrough by far. We got his signature Gator's blade. For those of you, some of you might recognize that because it's the same weapon that you get from beating him when you're not supposed to beat him in Lufia 2. Powerful. I can't believe they are humans. Why, I certainly beat him. He's still alive? What's going on? What kind of monster is this? I see now. It's the spiritual force. It was so weak I didn't notice it. The spiritual force. This is getting interesting. We will fight another time. If we kept on fighting, we could have lost. There's no doubt that he's strong. I thank you all for saving my mansion. We weren't protecting your mansion. We were protecting the city. That's right, and we're taking this guy with us. Your precious house is safe, so don't complain. But that's different. Excuse me, a rich person shouldn't argue about such things. If we can't have him, we'll wreck your house. Yeah. Why'd you save me? We're looking for people to join us for a great adventure. Why is that in quotes? Great adventure, will there be treasure? Of course, infinite amounts of treasure, and the strongest enemies. There'll be everything. By strongest enemies, do you mean that guy from before? He's the strongest for now. It won't be easy. Quite a challenge, right? Yeah. Great, I'm Wayne. I'm Cena. I'm Dave. This isn't to celebrate me joining you guys, but look at this. When did you... Hey, I am the best thief in the world. I took it when I was running out of the dungeon. Good job. So what do we do now? We still need people to fight him with us. Let's look for them. Well, I heard a rumor that there's a good fighter in Siantao, a port town in the north. Really? Let's go to Siantao. Let me get the guide moved up here, ready to go. Okay, so they recommend me doing subquest 1, but they all automatically skip it. Go to Majiri and talk to Larissa. Where is Majiri? Oh, that's the northernmost town. Let's go to Santao. Okay. Got 1,000 gold from him robbing the place, although we've got so we have so much gold right now from having killed 30 billion zombies that I don't have to worry about that ever again. Remember playthrough 1 when I had to sell my ring out of desperation for not having enough money? Yeah. It's not needed anymore. How the tables have turned. I've never understood the origin of that phrase. Why would anyone turn a table? Dave, you're going away. Yeah, I won't be back soon. Take care of the village for me, Coben. Leave it to me. So, go to Major, talk to Larissa. Am I supposed to know who that is? Am I supposed to know where to find them? Like, give me directions, please. Okay, so it's the uncle of Day. Come back whenever you're hungry. There was a hidden pathway behind that bookcase. So where is Larissa? Going Day, I'll miss you. We'll go ahead and get him some spells. If he can learn any. Drowsy, Flash, Drain. Go ahead and save the game, since we are out of there. And we beat the 2 unbeatable encounters, and we got probably the worst item drop in the entire game. I absolutely did not want to do that on stream, thank God. We don't have to. Hey, you're a psychic, right? Yes, I'm really good. Then tell me when my dad will come home. What? What happened to your daddy? Yeah, my dad went to Lafon Cave to work and hasn't come home. Since when? 3 days ago. I'd be worried too. Okay, I'll do it. I see. He'll be home soon. Really? Yeah, I have to tell everyone. Is he really coming back? I don't know. You lied? I can't let that girl worry even more. It'll disappoint her more if he doesn't come back. You shouldn't lie, so we won't make it a lie. What do you mean? We'll go look for him. Well, yeah, but that's not fortune-telling then. Quit complaining. You want her to be happy, right? Of course I do. We have no choice. Alright, so we'll go back to Lafon Cave, which funnily enough was a place that I was intimately familiar with for like 14 hours, because that's where you fight the stupid zombies. Absolutely miserable place to be. Alright, so back inside Lafon Cave. Oh, come on. Right there. I'm looking forward to seeing how much further we get in Ease tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be a particularly long game, which is the good news. I will say the running in caves here is really good. Like, the sprinting is just so good. It's like Vi sprinting. Got Crack Buster. Okay. I think he already learned it. The map. I wish the map kind of pulled up a little faster than how it pulls up. There is a noticeable delay. So we need to get all the way down to B10, so we're gonna try to not engage with any encounters. We're level 20, we really don't need to, ever again. At least not for a while. We may for some of these newer encounters. Well, that I couldn't really help. His attack power is so weak, and these ghosts have such high defense, he can't even hurt them. So there's Wayne's level. Day is about 2 EXP away from leveling up again. Probably will not get plus 8 strength or 10 agility, though. Probably will get something a little bit more reasonable in terms of its strength level. We really got bad luck there. Yeah, it's gonna be the last possible room, then, that has the staircase. Wow, the very last possible room. I'm not used to getting surprise attacked by that enemy, so I actually had no idea. Oh, Day's in the front, not the main hero. No wonder the damage was miserable. There's Day's level. Yeah, only 1 strength this time. Yeah, we need to have a little better luck here. Okay, we found the next floor already. So the enemies that are the zombies are sometimes the pink ones, though pink skeletons. Those are the only ones that have a chance to be the zombies. They can rarely accompany some of the other encounters, but it seems to be like maybe about a 25% chance that the pink skeleton is actually the zombie. And you can encounter at worst 1, at best 2 in a single fight. They only seem to frequent floors past floor 5. So I'm not gonna... You can't fight them no matter what on earlier floors, I don't think. Although I don't know, who even knows anymore. I mean, I've only played it for 14... I've only been in this dungeon for 14 hours. I feel like I know a little bit about it. Yeah, see, that's the most common encounter. The one that can contain the zombie. Yeah, that's the zombie. See, that's what I had farmed for 14 hours to get the Alum Blade. Funnily enough, it seems like all items seem to have a pretty miserable drop rate. I only picked up 2 of the boomerangs, which is supposed to be the common item, out of like 1,000 fights. So don't ask me what the drop rate is, I have no idea. I don't think the game does either. Oh, we're supposed to drop stuff? I forgot. And again, it's not a Grandia 3 thing, where they drop gold instead. Well, that was just a net negative for the turn, wasn't it? And he is a goner. Most of the fights here I just keep running into because they automatically fight if they come up next to you. Can he even equip the Gadi's blade? No, it's only me. Okay. Well, the Gadi's blade is powerful, but it has a huge drawback, which is that it does not work on undead creatures. Granted, it's it would have been what we used had we not gotten the Alum blade. But that is kind of a pretty huge stipulation. Like, literal entire dungeons where you just can't hit anything is not good. So I think we have one more floor left to get to the basement. So we can complete this objective, get to the next town. Just, it's a very awkward and cramped dungeon where you just can't get past anything without fighting. I can sit there and, like, slash my sword until they pass and turn around, but at that point I'm just better off fighting it, because I'm wasting the same amount of time. So we have a life seed and a craze ring. Gives small power. It's only for her, though. Okay, just making sure there's no items I'm missing, and they're not. Help me! Are you okay? I was here to get ores, but my leg is injured from the falling rocks, and I can't move. Are you Larissa's father by any chance? Yes, but how do you know her name? We heard from Larissa that you haven't returned home. I see. Cena, hurry and cast magic on him. Right. Strong. How do you feel? Oh, wow, the pain is gone already. I'll be fine now. Magic works well on people who aren't used to having magic cast on them. Thank you so much. I'll be able to go home by myself. Yeah, well, we won't. We have to walk all the way out. That went well. Now do you see how good my fortune-telling is? But it wasn't a fortune at all. You don't get it, do you? Fortune-telling is all about the result. It doesn't matter how you get there. I think you just made that up. Alright, so now we gotta head all the way back out. I'm sure eventually they're gonna give us an ability that allows us to teleport out, but for the time being, they're being pretty stingy about it. Yeah, there's nothing to let us out right now. So we'll just have to find all the up staircases and trek on out. That was dumb. I didn't mean to hold the button. Like I said, sometimes it's just faster to actually attack them. What, really? That's how escaping works? You literally escape one tile, walk one step, get into another fight? Like, you're almost guaranteed to get into another fight 25% of the time. I think escaping should allow, like, a turn where they don't move. That's the only way to really make that make any sense. I don't even care about the chest. I've been in this cave for 14 hours. I know more or less there's really nothing in here worth farming. There are not even high bombs here. There are regular bombs and small bombers, but they're not high bombs here. Oh, come on. That's not even the direction he was walking. This is literally the... I mean, the ghosts are literally the worst fight here. They're actually quite rare, so we're seeing all of the ones that I never saw when I was grinding this. I feel like the fairies are by far the most common. Okay, that is the staircase we came from. We do not want to step in that. And that's our way out. So we're back on the first floor. Oh, right. B1 is not the actual exit of this place. Wow, I'm seeing nothing but these ghosts. Okay. We'll go ahead and save to lock that in. Okay. If I'm understanding correctly, the, like, actual final bonus dungeon can only be unlocked by getting some of the items that are obtained, like this one in the side quest. So it's actually kind of mandatory if you want to get the actual, I guess, true final boss and everything else. I can't thank you enough. Yes, you can. This is a token of my appreciation. Got Dragon Egg? Okay, that's what we came for. Dad came home. You really can tell the future. That's amazing. So we are done there. Now that we've done... Okay. Okay, so next side quest looks like it's not going to be able to be done for a bit. Let's scroll back up. So we need to go to the cave to the north of here. You're not yet ready to go to the lower levels, so don't try. I mean, is the person gonna tell me I'm not ready? Are so strong that it's not even funny. Okay. very good phraseology. I love it. Head west. Okay, so go west, but they don't want me to go to this place. They want me to go north of it first. Found confusion powder, and then power seed. Fire boomer, mine seed. Looks like they just want me to pick up some items from here. Sanity ring. I'm assuming it prevents confusion. Yep, that's exactly what it does. Do you have anything on? You don't. So the sanity ring increases attack by 5 as a secondary bonus, so we'll just let him have that. So Croquette. You have potential. Would you like to train here at this temple? You can improve your skills. Oh, it's not actually, we can't actually do it though. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the town and actually proceed the story. I'm gonna follow it pretty, religiously here and not go too far off the beaten path unless the game tells me to go off of it. X magic. Oh, I didn't want to get the trigger. Oh, well, whatever. Just hand over your money, Missy. We won't smash your pretty face if you do. Please stop. Take it. Don't hurt me. Hey, you guys. Who the hell are you? You want to fight? Don't you know we're the Garland Gang? Garland? Never heard of it. What? You don't know the Garland Gang? You're not from around here, are you? Nope. Then I'll tell you, the Garland Gang are the lowest group of thugs who prey only on the weak. What? Who's there? Did you forget already? I just beat one of you up last week. Ima! Or Alma, I think it's Alma. Bro, we should back off. Idiot, are you scared of a mere woman? Oh, it is Ima. Mere woman, huh? Shall we see about that? Damn you, you won't be so cocky for long. Look, bro, leave me. Ima, more like I'm in danger, those scum. Thank you so much. Are you alright? I'm fine. You should go now. Yes, thank you. Very transactional conversation. I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh well, that felt good. Oh yeah, but it's not as if everyone in this city is like that, so please don't hate this city. This is where I was born and raised. I love this city. We think it's a nice city. I'm Wayne, a traveling swordsman. I'm Ima. I'm a monk at Liang Temple north of here. Ima, there's smoke. It's coming from Liang Temple. What? Don't tell me that they... Okay, well, we'll get the high potion. Anything else here? Looks like there's a couple of seeds here. Crate left of inn, church lower right. There's the power seed. There's the speed. Wisdom seed is going to be in the church. But first, let's go to the shop here. Let's give him the Gladius. So plus 20 to his attack. I'll give her the magic wand. That helped like everything. I still don't quite understand what the exclamation point item is and what it does. I'll go ahead and give him the leather armor. Geez, that gave him like 20 more defense. He doesn't really need it, but every little bit helps here. So Toga is probably for Alma. I'm assuming Alma's gonna join me and be party member number 4. Okay. Everyone is outfitted pretty well here. Wisdom Seed, Mind Seed, Skill Seed, Poison Ring. So we need to find the church. That's the inn. Not what we need. There we go. Lower right sitting place. Boy, that is hidden. They really want you pressing A on everything. What brings you here today? Let's learn some magic. There's what we need. Escape. That's gonna be huge. Escape is really huge. That's the item that's what I was complaining we did not have and we needed. Okay, let's go ahead and save, and then we'll go to Leong Temple. Yeah, so the guide said if you did not go to the temple we literally just went to before, all of the items, with the exception of the power seed and the confusion powder, would be permanently lost. So, hence why we went off the beaten path, because the game told us to. Let me get some water from my container here. Alright. Just need to let the water cool down a bit. Okay, to the north. Yeah, see, the statues are destroyed, so... This is terrible. Sir Wayne. What happened? The Garland gang, just because I always try to teach them a lesson. That's no reason to get back at you like this. I know, but I'm more worried about Master. Did something happen? They left a letter saying, if you want the Master back, bring us the scroll. Scroll? It contains the secret technique of the Jigen Ryu fighting style, but I've never seen it and I don't know where it is hidden. So then you can't give them the scroll. Right. What are you going to do? I'll just have to bust in and beat them all up. By yourself? Yeah, the Garland gang is actually very strong, so I can't ask the citizens to help. Even if you're very strong, the problem is that they've taken the master hostage. I know, but there's no other way. We'll go with you. What? Don't worry, we may not look it, but we're pretty strong too. Yeah, we'll take care of the master for you. Thanks, but why are you helping me? I just don't like their ways. I want to beat them up too. Same here, anyone who attacks women in alleys is unforgivable. They're one of the worst villains. My job is to steal treasure from those kind of guys. This game consistently doesn't seem to be able to spell villain correctly. I see, then I'll gladly accept your help, Sir Wayne. Just call me Wayne. Let's go get those guys. The Garland Gang's headquarters is east of here. Let's go, Wayne. Alright, let's take a look at your stats, and let's see if we can get you outfitted. We'll have to go to the shop, most likely. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just defer going to my inventory and equipping her, because we'll ultimately be doing that after we shop. Let's see, is she in... Let's try to put her in a different row other than me. Alright, so let's go ahead and put her over here. She's level 12. Wait a minute. Hold on. So by simply having her in the same row, she seems to buff stats of the frontline fighters by only 2 HP, but like, still, it's a difference. We'll put it on Day for right now. He needs help. Oh, I went in the wrong room. We need to go this way, get her quickly outfitted, and then get her the accessories. Okay, so toga for her. And that's it for her equipment. Unless I can somehow... That's what I thought. We'll go ahead and give her... Prevents poison. We'll give her small power. Oh, it's like all the stats. Okay. I don't hate it. Give you the poison ring. So 35 magic resistance. Okay, we are ready to storm the place. Now, does she have... What are her... What's her wave? She is green. Let's get her to green. Holy attack for Day. There you go. Okay. It is gonna... I feel like it's gonna be aggravating once I have 9 party members having to outfit all of them like this. So we're in the gang's hideout. Ancient texts of Blind, Accurate, Seal, Palm, and Assassinate are in this dungeon. Somewhere. If we're lucky to get the ancient texts. Hey, who are you guys? I'm a... Master has to be okay, otherwise I won't forgive you. If you really want to save him, beat me first. Don't worry, I was going to do it anyway. We'll go ahead and grab loot. Got a potion out of it. 39 damage to him. She's using a potion, that's fine. Wayne will kill it in one shot. I'm a leveled up, her first level, 17 HP, 12 strength, 7 concentration, 5 agility, 2 intelligence, and 4 wisdom. I have no idea what the stat variance can be with that, but I imagine pretty nuts. I mean, someone who knows the game could probably say, actually, it's a bad level, she's supposed to get 24 strength. I would not know. Master must be here, hurry! I might actually put her on the front line. It seems like putting him... Oops, I hit the B button. Okay, so he will influence MP of characters, which is interesting. So she has no MP, she doesn't need it. She has 200 hit points. She actually has more than any other character. Okay, so very, very, very familiar looking layout to this place. Very, 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 very familiar looking enemies to this place. And this is... we have Accurate. Ancient text. Become quicker. That's not what accurate means, but sure. 10-5. So Wayne now knows it. Okay, an HP and MP healing tile. Those are relatively rare. We have Death Powder. That is new to this area. I haven't encountered that in any of the other dungeons. Okay, so now that we've done all of this, we'll go ahead and go back down here and take the staircase. Trying to see if there are any additional ancient scrolls I can grab. Answer is no. There were not. Antidote. There's the next staircase. found Assassinate. Sounds like a pretty self-explanatory one. Defeat enemy if not immune. So it is 12, 12, 10. We'll just get everybody to 12, that's fine. Well, 12, 10. So why can't he learn it? Is it like a level thing? It doesn't really say. I wonder if you have to be a certain level. In any event, we have it. Alright, let's go down the stairs. We have Seal Palm. We found 3 of the 4 ones so far. Effective against magic monsters. So Ima has now learned it. Okay, so we don't want to go up, do we? Shriek, Goddess Tear, Bomb, Sweetwater. So it's gonna be bottom left. Yeah. Another death powder. We'll go down here. Looks like the only ability we don't have is blind, and I'm not sure I'm really gonna grind that one out. To Wayne, huh? Thursday's level. Okay, looks like we are done. The dungeon area here. Revive. Fake ring, Life Seed. Revive. Enable to use Fake. So you finally made it here, Ima. Where's Master? Give me the scroll first. That old man won't tell me where the scroll is, no matter how much I torture him. So I decided to have you bring it instead. Am I not brilliant? More like an idiot. Kidnapping is for losers. I will proceed to screen grab that for my own amusement. Alright. Got it. The game's dialogue does tickle me. I bet you don't even have half a brain. What are you guys doing? Are you saying I'm stupid? Oh, you finally caught on? That's it. You'll pay for this. Do it if you can. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack this enemy, and have her attack that enemy. Oh, I see. They're just gonna be able to call reinforcements. Kind of annoying, if you ask me. Oil bomb. Let's get in there and grab loot. We stole armor from him. That's pretty good. Does he have a single steel only? Let's check. Yeah, let's take a look at the steel list here. Ooh. Expo bracelet? There's more? We can steal a bow and a bracelet. Ooh. Only problem is I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Barely alive. We'll try. We got the bow. I'm gonna assume that's good. Oh, does that... I think that move just brings you down to 1 health. It's kind of scary. That's okay, we can go ahead and proceed. We're gonna try to get the bracelet. We got it. We got all 3 steals. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and beat the boss proper here. He's gonna summon more people, but it really does not matter. I was holding my punches literally until we got to this point. We know this guy has potions, so... Secret Blade X. Potioned himself and not the boss. Okay, the boss is gone. I have no idea if the summoned people contribute to like the EXP total or not. 2700 EXP, we're gonna see some levels fly. Ima's leveled up, 15 HP, 5 strength, 2 constitution, 5 agility, 3 intelligence, 2 wisdom. And there's Day's level, got 7 more strength, quite a bit of wisdom, which is magic defense, highly valuable. I can't believe I lost. Got prison key. That was good. You angered him on purpose and made him act rashly. Huh? We only said what we were thinking. That's all. What? You guys are funny. Well, I guess that's the truth. Anyway, we got the prison key, so let's go save Master. Alright, now that we got all the steals. Looks like our thief here can equip the bow. Now, by equipping it, I think we lose the wood shields. Yes, so we do. So, food for thought, I guess. I'm assuming the trade-off, though, is that the back row damage penalty is not going to be applicable. So the bracelet that we alternatively stole is also useful. So plus 2 additional defense points from where she was. We got small armor as a steal earlier, which is actually better than what I've got on. So that's 10 extra defense. We're at 255 defense. Basically every steal was good there. Wow. It really is like playing FF9 in that regard. I like a game that utilizes its drop and seal system well, and this seems to be a game that does that. Okay, so where do we use the prison key exactly? Ah. Master, you were safe. Of course I would be safe. What took you? My apologies, but I am truly glad you were safe. Yes, well, something like this wouldn't finish me. Of course. Come, Master, I will carry you. Fool, didn't I tell you not to treat me like an old man? What's going on? I heard something explode. It was towards the city. Let's go back quickly. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll show you getting back to the city pretty quickly. Can we escape from here? Heck yeah. There we go. So we're at the first floor. Okay. A strange man appeared and then started destroying the city. He's still in the middle of the town. Help! Please help me. I can't even run away. It's too dangerous to move. I'ma kick his butt. So much hardship. Are we being tested? We can save and learn magic. We'll teach her the escape spell. We'll teach her drain. Not that she's gonna be able to use it unless she has a character that's gonna up her her MP, because she naturally has none. Did you destroy the city? Why? There's no reason. Destruction is my destiny. That's the reason for my existence. Just shut up. How dare you do this to my city? Oh, and what will you do about it? Don't underestimate the fighting style of Jigen Ryu. I've had enough of you. We'll end this once and for all. Destruction is your destiny? That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. You just can't destroy the town for no reason. Let's do it. Huh, idiot. No, Jigen Ryu has no effect. Aima, you are not strong enough to defeat this foe yet. It seems that wisdom really does come with age. But you are too old. Perhaps if you were younger, you might scratch my armor. Don't underestimate me. Behold the ultimate Jigen Ryu attack. I've never seen that form before. Watch closely, Aima. Jigen Ryu final attack. Energy punch. Look, Gaddis' forehead is bleeding. Did he do it? Damn. Yeah, destruction is a destiny. Make it double. Welcome, Mackenzie. Oh my goodness. That was a brave choice. Up until that point, I didn't think they'd show blood at all. That impressed me. As a reward, the city is spared from destruction for now. He loves it. Bleed more. Master, the Jigen Ryu final attack. I now pass it on to you. Master, please don't leave me. Do not be sad, Aima. You must be strong and kind. Master, no. Master, I will carry on the Jigen Ryu. Please rest in peace. Do you know where he is? Yeah, the Tower of Death is his base. Thanks. Aima, are you going alone? Yes, this is my problem. No, it's our problem. I still have to settle things with him. We all feel the same way. We can't stand it anymore. Let's end this at the Tower of Death. Everyone. By the way, we haven't been formally introduced yet. I'm Sina, a fortune teller. Nice to meet you. I'm Day. I'm a thief, but I only steal from bad guys. I'm Wayne. That's it. Pleased to meet you all. Alright, let's go beat Gaddis. Yeah. I will avenge you with the last lesson you taught me. Energy Punch. We have the ancient text for it. We have the high powering. Raises power a great deal. What a great deal. Wow. That is a great deal. I'll go ahead and give it to her. She needs it more than the poison ring, quite frankly. Change of plans. I'm actually going to give her the buckler to make her lose 2 defense. Apparently the bracelet is like the only shield that she's able to equip, which makes it infinitely more valuable for her. Oh, could she not equip the fist with that? Oh. Oh, it's two-handed. It's two-handed to have 2 hands. What the hell? Let's go ahead. Fine then. We'll let her keep her fists then. That works for me, I guess. Let's go this way then. Let's check the guide. Any other items I need to worry about? Looks like we're good. We'll go ahead and walk back to the Tower of Death. But first, we'll save the game. I wonder how long this game will be. If Runes of Lore is any indication, it has the potential to be a long game. Runes of Lore was just ridiculously big. If we can get the ancient texts on the way up the Death Tower, that'd be great. Please don't tell me there is a third unwinnable fight I need to worry about prevailing over, because I do not have the bombs for this. So that's the Tower of Death. We'll quickly backtrack. That's the tutorial cave we went through. We're gonna go back to this town and quickly heal up in our bed. Alright, and while we sleep, I'm gonna read the guide here. So, Silhouette, Pause Palm, Persuade, and Fire Attack. Okay, so this one is a winnable fight. So if I lose that one, I'll feel pretty embarrassed about it. Poison Needle. Okay, there's bolts. Day cannot seem to learn it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Okay, so they all do have the same wave. I was about to say, do they have their own menu and have to worry about fielding each of their stats? If so, that's pretty miserable, but thankfully don't have to worry about that. So there's First Aid. Can anyone else learn that? That one's actually a pretty good one. Okay. Just the two of them. Game Boy Color Luffy. So the game is fine. At the start, I was a little bit worried because it was very, very talkative, chatty, and a little bit too tutorial heavy. But the game's picked up. It has a very complex, steal and drop system, which is kind of like how FF9 treated it, which is like bosses have multiple steals, you could steal all of them, and they seem to be pretty valuable. So it's good insofar as it being a very good dungeon crawler. How it's treated me, however, is not that well, because I spent about 12 to 14 hours farming the Alum sword over the, that's where I spent most of the Memorial Day weekend, was trying to get that weapon. And we beat the second unwinnable fight against Gaudis to get the blade, which none of my characters can equip other than the main character who's using this blade who doesn't need it. So it's the second worst grind I've ever done for an item before, but the game itself is good. It seems to have a lot of depth. If anything else, I mean, it's going to score better than Runes of Lore, at least. I feel pretty confident about that. Especially now that we have... The big thing I was worried about is, like, we had to manually walk out of every single dungeon. And I'm like, when you're climbing up 10 floors and you have to climb down 10, I'm like, that's kind of annoying. But we finally have the escape spell, so that is no longer an issue. So we can just exit as we need. As far as the story, it's not really anything special. I do like the row and column system that the game seems to be using for different party members. Having 9 party members is kind of crazy. Granted, you get to choose which ally in the column you use, and they can influence other frontline character stats, which is really, really cool. So I'm liking this one. It's definitely a grind if you want to get things done. Like, if you want to have all of the different scrolls on everybody, you're gonna have to take time to do it. Yeah, that's really the big thing, is that I feel like I'm making lasting progress, and like that sword, you missed my earlier explanation. The reason this sword you get from a common zombie, but this game has the ancient cave, which was first introduced in Lufia 2 as kind of like a big roguelike dungeon that it randomizes each time you go in. And you start at like level 1, default equipment and things like that. And so those enemies spawn on really, really late floors in that game, in that section apparently. And because they spawn as really, really late game enemies on that floor, they have an extremely low chance to drop an unbelievably powerful weapon. But for some reason, the common ones, they have the same stats, and they have the same table as far as like the drops and everything else. So they just randomly have like an unbelievable thing that gives you like 400 more attack than your current weapon. It's like crazy. Yeah, so now I'm a little too overpowered, at least for my main character. We'll see how long that lasts. Probably the whole game, quite frankly. This is probably an endgame weapon I'm holding in my hands now. Although, had I not grinded for it, I probably could have naturally gotten the endgame weapon. We could have been an endgame by now. Who knows? Does what throw out rings? Are you asking if I threw out any rings? No, I started the whole game over to do all the unwinnable fights the first one that I had bypassed, and to get the scrolls and things I had missed. Yeah, no, it's clearly an oversight. It's absolutely, like, this is the attack power you should be having. Like, she's supposed to be the most powerful character because she's a monk. I have 716 attack, because the shield I got from the first unwinnable fight gives me plus 100 attack, and the Alum blade gives me, plus 400. And then the high powering is giving me even more attack, so it's just, it's pretty crazy. Right now I have 4. Presumably I'm gonna be able to have 9. And they're all usable. Only 3 people can act, but you can use all of them. Apparently we just found an item that the guy did not know was here. There's a bolt boomer just randomly here. I was looking for the guide, and it didn't mention that item. So cool stuff. Yeah, it's pretty strong. We have Cold Rapier. I'm assuming that's gonna be for me. And, yep, no thank you. I'm good. I don't need it. Maybe our thief can use throw like edge. We'll just throw it at the enemy. Nothing colder than that. But yeah, we're dealing like an insane amount of damage. We've got the boomerang. That is not what I wanted. Usually there's a pretty high chance that when we when we break open walls, of getting the scrolls. small boomer. Nothing. The run speed is crazy in this though. It's like Vi. Okay, bad luck. That means that the staircase going up has to be this way. Okay, that was a bad choice. Oh, they're really fast. And they really hate my thief. Okay, Spark is not that good. Yeah, unfortunately there's nothing I can do to really up the combat speed. Our attack is so powerful that getting a critical does not necessarily mean we do more damage. We got an elusive item drop. We got a potion. I know it sounds like a nothing burger to say, wow, we got an item, but you have no idea how many hundreds of battles can pass by without you getting anything. I do. I know what it's like to have 100 battles go by without getting anything. Alright, next floor. It's quite stingy. I don't understand it. It was to the point where I was questioning, do you just need to reload a floor or fight a different enemy? Is it actually that unbelievably low of a shot to be able to do it? Yeah, and it seems like drops and steals are different. So you can't steal an item. Sometimes they'll both be listed, but other times they won't. If I could have gone for stealing the Alum Blade, believe me, that would have been a much better option. These are ghouls, they look like the zombies, except they're green and not zombies at all. Double kick we will ignore. It was not. It's not on a steal list, but it is on my shit list. Never want to see that again. Actually, I do want to see that again. I just don't want to do the grind again. I'd love to see another one of them. That'd be great. But it was a situation where I'm like, am I gonna have this before Monday? Initially, when I started this on like Friday, I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. And then I'm like, there's a problem. There's a big problem. It was like bad enough to where I was like I literally questioned my one friend who did play this, and I'm like, are you sure it wasn't like a steal? Are you sure it wasn't cooking something? Are you sure this game actually has drops? Like I'm not, like, because I played the game for hours and hours and saw none, and I'm like, are you sure there's drops in this game? I am not convinced that they exist in this. I know that there's cooking, which forces enemies to like drop certain things if you kill them with it. But no, there's apparently drops. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to necessarily say that the odds are like shinies dropping. Like, clearly shinies are worse. It's just that, I don't know. In other games where you have to toggle between trying to get the items that are rare and the items that are common, there's usually moments that give you quite a bit of validation. Like, oh, they dropped an item, and then you get like, aw, it's not the item I wanted. So you have like a brief moment of adrenaline rush before disappointment. Here it's just disappointment, just like nothing but disappointment. So like you can't even write out like any sort of good feelings for like a short while. It's just like the drop rate is just that abysmal. It's just that terrible for some unknown reason. But yeah, anyway, it's done. I don't have to do it again. And I'm not gonna do it again. We are doing we have not gotten a single ancient scroll here. Oh, maybe we'll get one from here. Revive. No, I really didn't get anything. I got 2 boomerangs and the blade. And that's it. That's all I got. We finally got an ancient scroll for Pause Palm. raises attack power and paralyzes an enemy? Wait, what? Okay, so she needs to have her stat at 14. Okay, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. You know, certainly for like boss fights, although, I mean, I have so much attack power that her raising her attack power is not going to matter a whole lot. I'm mainly just fleshing out the rooms to see if there's any other treasures. We already have... Okay, fire attack. We already know where the exit is. It's right. It's like 2 steps from where we started. Fire attack. Attacks everybody. And okay, it needs 13 of the red. It's for me. Yeah. And quite frankly, you know, any sort of grinding for rare stuff, I don't want to make a stream out of it. I feel like RPGs are just kind of this, it's a rough genre where unless you could be entertaining all the time, like when there's nothing happening and know exactly what to say, you don't want to necessarily commit to like any sort of a grind stream. And it was, and knowing what I know now about the drops, I would have hated it. I would have been so sick of seeing it, it would not have been good. I'd rather just focus on like progressing through the story and leave that stuff to like the side if I can. And thankfully I could. I almost couldn't. But ultimately I did. Okay, it's just a regular potion, which is the most disappointing item to get from a wall ever. Yeah. Now granted, there's not a whole lot to talk about other than like everything else I tried to do leading up to this. Like, I apparently have really good intuition about what walls to attack that I've got from hours and hours of playing this. Alright, let's get back to the... I think this is going to be... I don't remember which color is the upstairs and which one is the downstairs. Okay, blue is up. There we go. Okay, no save spot. We basically have to do this without screwing up. They're really gonna make me fight Gaudis without a save? That's kinda scary. Okay, he does have apparently 3 steals: Rock Helm, Round Shield, and X-Bomb. Is he? I don't think he's gonna sit there and let me do it though. He can very easily one-shot our thief. Okay, he has an attack that will take one character down to 1 HP and poison them. So basically they're guaranteed to die, which is not great. Alright, so I don't care about the X-Bomb. I'd like the Round Shield and the Rock Helm though. If we can get it. Okay, the game does give you a save spot. They are nice. And a heal spot. I was gonna say, that seems like really... I mean, this seems like the biggest boss you could fight at this point. So our third fight against this guy, and the first time we're supposed to win, but for this file it'll be our third time. Look who's back. Sinistral Destruction. This time you're ours. That's a funny joke. I didn't say it was a joke. He's being sarcastic, stupid. My grandma said if you keep saying stupid, you really will be stupid. Don't you know that? Why should I know what she said? Watching you lessens my urge to destroy. In a way, it is amazing. Now do you see our power? I said he's making fun of you. Really? What's so funny? Oh, nothing. I will destroy anyone who dares to defy me. I'm gonna stop your senseless destruction. I will avenge the death of Master. Let's go. Gaddis, fight me. Alright. Let's get started. We'll do some damage. Raise one ally's defense. I wonder who. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll use Pause Palm. Oh, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Because that means the thief can't go. Oh, it hits everybody on every row. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and administer first aid because my priority right now is going to be on stealing. We need everything but the X-Bomb, please. And of course, that's the first thing we get. Okay, so Curse puts her at 1... Oh, geez, she had no chance. That instantly just took her out. Because we already locked in a move, and then the second thing that happened was poison, so she's out of the fight. I don't even know if I have a way to bring her back. Oh, I do. I have like 36 revives, apparently. I don't know how much HP she's going to come back with. Oh, okay, we stole the Rock Helm. She came back with 5, so she's dead again. Good work. Of course, if he uses Spiritual Force of Destruction, you know, it's just gonna kill her again. It depends on which row is targeted. So there's only one item that's left, and it's the round shield. Oh, fail. Destructo. 92. We're gonna go ahead and use first aid on this row. First aid on this row. And then grab loot. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, another failure. It really is like FF9. Okay, let's let's not fail so often, please. Oh, wow. Eventually, we're just not gonna have the power to be able to steal. We'll just run out. Barely tanked it. Because it's going to cost 10 of that each time. Let's just confirm that the game isn't wrong, that there still is something. Round shield. Okay, is the only item that's left. So it really does exist. I wonder how miserable the steal rate it is, though. You defend. The round shield is real. Oh, come on. Oh no, curse. And he died immediately because of So that is awful because that means he does not get to steal this round. gets to decay. I guess you can defend. I don't really know. Well, that's the worst move you could have picked, because that means, poof, you're dead again. We may have to call it quits on the round shields. If the Spiritual Force of Destruction comes out one more time. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna... I'd like him to be alive to get the EXP. New strat. This is the better strat. We're just gonna wait till we're gonna just have a slower character revive. That's the only way we can ensure that Wayne can heal him back to full. Otherwise, we're just gonna be here all day. And then Wayne can strong him, and then she will die. I think that's a good trade. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have chose... I know what I did wrong. But it's fine. We're back in the fight now. We can play the game. Imagine that. Okay. So, you only have 21 of that of power left. We have 2 more steals left. 2 more chances we can get it. Oh, not looking good. Okay, that just took her out immediately. Bless RNG, thank you. Alright. Here it is. Urge to destroy, urge to kill rising. Did he just pass his turn? What happened? So his attack power... Got it. We got it. The very last steal we could have gotten it. Now does his does this spiritual force get more powerful with his attack up? It does not. Okay. This better be the best damn shield in the entire game. Of course, we're gonna lose her. But the cost of dragging this fight out this long was pretty high. Yeah, so we'll need to use a turn to strong him. Revive her. I don't really care what you do. You can celebrate. Good defense. Good defense. He would not have survived it had it not been for that. Alright. Defend. Okay, he's just gonna waste his turn increasing his attack power. And there's the fight! I'm assuming nobody's going to be able to equip the round shield, or it's going to be for me, and I already have a better shield from beating him in fight 1. Alright, so Wayne leveled up. So did Cena. So 6 intel. Ooh, not a great level. She didn't get any other stats. So Ima gained 13 HP, 12 strength, 2 agility. Oh, she didn't get anything else other than just really strong. Ima leveled up again, at 12 HP, 5 strength this time. Got some constitution, which is basically this game's defense. Yeah, so strong as a healing spell. It's normal. Makes sense to me. Okay, not really good levels across the board. It cannot be. You have become strong. We have also used strong, but my defeat means nothing. As long as the spiritual force calls upon us, the 4 Sinistrals will resurrect. Ha ha ha. We did it, Ima. Yes, now Master can rest in peace. No, he can't. Did you hear what he said? By the way, didn't he say something about 4 Sinistrals? What's this about, Cena? Gaddis is one of the 4 Sinistrals, arch enemies of the Doom Island Wars. Does this mean there are 3 more guys like that? Yes, Gaddis is the weakest of the Sinistrals. You're kidding. We don't stand a chance. But why did guys like that start to resurrect? I don't know, but what I can say for sure is the Sinistrals will go to Doom Island. Doom Island is their home. There must be some amazing treasure there. Of course, it's the castle of the Sinistrals. That's true. Only the strong do. The arch enemies of wars. Yes. They, you know, it's easy to be peaceful if everything else is destroyed around you. I see the logic. Castle of the Sinistrals. I have to go. What about you, Ima? We've attained your greatest goal. There are 3 more stronger than Gaddis, right? What are you going to do without me? Okay, we're set. There's a ship going from Cianto to Ladal continent. Let's go on that. Alright, to the new continent. Let's go. Alright. So, we got a rock helm. Let's see if we can go ahead and do equip that. Oh, we already have one. The shield. Okay. So, you can equip it. Oh, okay, so it was at least worth it in that regard. How much more defense do you get? 5. I think it was worth taking 15 minutes out of our day to do that, to get that. Anyway, let's use the escape spell. We don't have to walk all the way down. Yeah, I'd hate for our non-frontline fighter to die. Alright, use this. And we are all set to go. So we have to walk all the way back to the other town. Yes, that's true. I did have to use a lot of revives, though, simply because we were dragging the fight out rather than legitimately fighting it. We'll take our first break. I can't believe we haven't taken a break yet. Yeah, once we get to the town, we'll listen to the town music, and then I'll take my first break. Walk all the way back up, through here. Then we'll go all the way up and to the left. Back to that cave we went through. And hopefully the town will have, I guess, magically rebuilt in the time that we spent going there. Okay, everyone can listen to this town music for a minute. It's destroyed, so it's trying its best. I will be back shortly. Alright, let's see what the guide says. Old man. Talk to the old man at the wharf. We've managed to get the ferry sailing again. Do you want to go to Liddell Continent? Yes. Okay, then come aboard. Thank you for the hydrate. Come back whenever you want to go back to Epsis Continent. Alright, let's see what we got here. Anything worth picking up? Body Seed and Mind Seed. So Southwest and Northeast's houses have stat-up items. There's the Body Seed for defense, and then the Kitchen Unit Northeast house. I'm bypassing items like potions and things I just don't care about. Need to go back. Let's find that item shop. Undead Ring, Ice Boomer. According to the guide, it says don't recommend the Undead Ring as you can't get healed in battle anymore if you don't use X Absorb instead. That's your only way to heal, so I can't use the healing spell's First Aid. I'm assuming there's a stat trade-off that makes it, like, good to equip otherwise. Death Magic Guard? Okay. Like, what stats are we looking at? Okay, so it increased defense, magic resistance, and magic. Okay. Well, I don't want it, but good to know. No, that's Chammy's secret entrance. You can't use it. But you came in already anyway, so I'll sell you my treasure. Okay. Bunny ears. They're 50,000 gold, which I do not have anywhere close to. Kids' toy. Girls love this for the toy ring. I could sell the undead ring for 7,000. Fake ring. Poison ring is 5,000. The weapon we got as our trophy for beating the Unwinnable Fight 2 is 30,000. The rarest drop that we got is 30,000. Yeah. I mean, we'll just sell stuff. It's not too big a deal to me. Alright, so we'll start by selling the Undead Ring, because I literally do not care about it. Expo. Fake ring, please. Poison ring as well. Sell items. Oh, these 100 gold things? Oh, I see. They don't literally add 100 gold to my inventory. I can sell them to add 100 gold to my inventory. Well, then I'm gonna sell 29 of them. There we go. So we'll go ahead and... Okay, we can also buy items. Comfort your heart with a teddy bear. Alarm clock, very loud. Ear cleaner. Good description. Bunny ear. Sure. Yeah. It's really good defense and magic defense. So we'll go ahead and give her that. I don't have enough to afford it for her, but we'll do it that way. Yeah, it is really, really nice. I don't think I'll ever be that desperate for money that I'll need to sell that, but I want to keep those as trophies for my file. There are other stuff I don't care. So we'll go ahead and buy... Now, what are the normal stuff here? So it's the Expo that we got as that rare thing we don't care about. Holy Mace. We can get Cute Dress. Rubber Cap. Turban. Unfortunately, the items are not the greatest source of money here. Yeah, we are hitting a bit of a money deficit here. I won't be able to afford a ton here. We have an extra... Yeah, buckler, please. Wood shield, leather robe. Cannot be sold. That can. Let's work with what we got. Let's give her the cute dress. 10 more defense. Rubber cap. 15. Say that's pretty good. We are just shy of being able to buy another, so... We'll sell the ice boomer. So +5. We'll sell the, that weapon there. We don't need the rapier. We'll sell the cape. We'll sell the rock helm. Now we'll buy the turban, and we are set to go. Yeah, it's like 23 extra defense for her. Okay. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a grind for money, that's for sure. What else do we need? I recommend buying 2 toy rings for a later character. Those are like the ones that cost 50, right? That's what the guide says. Oh yeah, they cost like 2 each. Or they cost 10 each. So that was the easiest 2 I've ever purchased. Okay, after getting through town, try to leave. We'll do that in a moment. Somebody! Or we'll just trigger it now. I wasn't trying to, I was trying to get to an inn. This person was lying outside, he's hurt bad. Let me take care of him. Strong! Good, we weren't too late. This wound is from a sword. Docent looked like a monster did this. So, someone was after him? Seems so. Where am I? Can, you were lying unconscious outside Thomas' cave. Right, I was fleeing from them. I must go, I cannot stay here. You can't walk yet, your wound's too deep. Your life's in danger. I know I cannot, but I must save the princess, even if it costs me my life. I said no, you'll die if you go now. Do not stop me, the princess is in danger. I have no time to lose. Stop it, Cena. Wayne, don't stand in the way of a man who's risking his life. Go, old man. I thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, how dare you, I guess. Stay alive. Stupid, I told you he'll die if he goes now. Really? Weren't you listening? We have to go after him. If he dies now, it's pretty much our fault. I don't want that to happen. Well, okay. There's the church. So we'll check the spell list. Why do people doubt each other because of rumors? Oh, what brings you here today? Learn magic. There's bolts. Guard. Mute. And then we'll go ahead and save. And then we need to go to the north. I know our main character is going to be good no matter what for a while, but I don't want to be, complacent that I'll be able to solo the game. As we've seen, there are enemies that are basically going to just bypass that and put you at death percentage with curse, and then you die because you're poisoned. Now, granted, I can, that would have been the one use for the poison ring, the one I just sold now, is if an enemy uses curse again, it is basically death insurance. To ensure you survive at the end of the round with exactly 1 health, rather than just immediately dying. So the map theme has changed. This is where I guess there's new music per continent. Okay, 300 EXP. Yeah, it looks like the next boss fight has 2 pieces of equipment as well. I feel like that's going to be the running trend here. We'll just keep fighting bosses that have 2 pieces of equipment and a 1-of item. Okay, they said they want me to go to the lighthouse. There it is. Okay, we start immediately in the dungeon. There's no, leading into it. Okay, so his SP is full up. That means he can use steel on the boss, no problem. $500 gold instead of the 100 we've seen. We're gonna take a couple of fights here. Just because it's increasingly clear. We're gonna need some strength on these other characters. He just attacked twice, wow. Lots of traps in this dungeon. Yeah, so 2 attacks around. Plus the other big thing we need is, clearly we need money. What does suck is that even if the enemies miss, it's another one of those situations where we've seen RPGs where an attack clearly misses, but you still succumb to the status ailment that accompanies an attack, even if it doesn't hit you. I've always been curious about games that are programmed that way, but this is one of them! Hooray! You could take 0 damage and get poisoned. Paralyzed or what have you. We got a potion drop. It makes sense to me. No wonder the Sinistrals want to destroy everything. I'm pretty aggravated too. Cat's eye. Okay, so there's the second floor. We found a bomb, not the one we want. Okay, so there's probably like a couple more rooms. Okay, another trap. They're becoming pretty plentiful here. Night Slash. 8 damage. I mean, that's... You know, considering how much defense I have, I'm sure it would have been a lot worse if I didn't have the shield I did. So there's Daze level, 6 strength, 8 agility, 4 wisdom. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go this way then. So no ancient texts, sadly. Okay, we'll get 4 chests from this room. Fortunately, these enemies are gonna attack first. Another potion. I guess these enemies must have a normal drop rate or something. Seems like everything else doesn't drop anything no matter what. Fortunately, no ancient texts anywhere. I am gonna be so confused all week. I'm gonna keep thinking it's Monday, it's not gonna be Monday, it's gonna be an adventure. I had to basically tell myself trash goes to the curb today, not tomorrow. Apparently there's 4 ancient scrolls that are on here to teach characters, like somewhere in this dungeon. We are not finding any. Another bomb, which is again the wrong one. Finally found one. We got Cure. Recover 1/4 max HP and cure status ailments. It's cost 18 blue. So Cena has learned it. Pardon me. Okay, that's where we came. So I think there's just that one little area in the middle, and maybe that's it. Okay, or not. So we could just go to the next floor then. So 3 scrolls left, if we luck out. Just a single paladin. I try to steal, but the fight's gonna go so quick they're not even gonna get a turn. Okay, there's a heal tile, that's helpful. Okay, there's the next floor. I don't want to go there quite yet. There's a new enemy called a wood golem. One moment. Ima's about to get her next level. Oh, come on. Of all the places that bee could have been. It doesn't matter, there's a heal tile, like, literally right 3 steps away. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, it's less fine. They have over 100 health. Just punched a bee in the face for 100 damage. With Iron Knuckles on, doesn't matter. Wonder if they're eventually going to sell new fists for her. Ima just got 12 more HP, 6 more strength, 6 defense. Okay, so this is the bottom right corner is going to have our next floor. We need to see if we can get lucky and find another wall. There we go. So there's F barrier. Raises defense and reg. Don't know what reg is supposed to stand for. It costs 16. Thankfully, it's a stat we've already kind of worked towards. I'll have Cena learn it. So we found 2 of the 4. Now we'll go this way. None of these are going to open up because they're connected to areas that are already here. This will. It's guaranteed to open up here. Scatter hit, so that's the 3rd of 4th one. Damage. Wait, what? Okay, so 1. Okay, so half damage, but we attack 6 times. That's huge if Wayne can use it. Wayne, why is Wayne the one character that literally cannot? Okay, so... Oh, okay, it's bad. I was about to think, do they need resistance? Resistance? Alright, let's go ahead and use Scatter Hit on... Oh, we can't use Scatter Hit on her. Oh, it has to be level 18. Of course it has to be level 18. I knew that. Now we can learn it. This is going to be a kind of a huge spell, though. Yeah, so Ima literally has to learn it. I shouldn't call it a spell. It's like really kind of more like a limit break than anything else. So there's only 1 left. Is it of consequence? What is it we're missing? It's called Dark Sword. The only one we're missing is Dark Sword, and boy, oh boy, that sounds like a sword attack, and boy, oh boy, it sounds like something Wayne would use, and boy, oh boy, we're probably not going to find it. Okay, they called for help. Okay, another chest. Oh, it's the 2nd copy of Scatter Hit. That's unfortunate. Well, it's fortunate for our companion Day, because now he learns it. Not the ability we needed, though. So we have the S Paladin. This is on the Game Boy Color Reltech, yes. Well, to be more specific, the game itself is. This is on the Analog Pocket that we're playing it on. It's funny because it came out like 5 months before Runes of Lore on the Game Boy Advance. It's literally that late on the Game Boy Color's life cycle. It's not the latest, because there's like a Harry Potter game that came out in like 2002. But, I mean, it's pretty late on the Game Boy Color, I would say. So, these games were basically being developed at the same time, and it shows, because there's so many ideas that Runes of Lore uses that this game seems to bring to the table. And if you can get past the tutorial at the beginning, it's good. It's definitely got some translation hiccups. Some localization that may not have been the absolute best when it came out here. Lots of typos, some very stilted dialogue, but the gameplay is pretty solid. They give you lots and lots and lots of things to find in the dungeons themselves, and now that we have an escape spell, a pretty easy way to get in and out of the dungeons now. And I am intrigued with the support abilities of allies you have in the vertical columns, and the fact that you can like select 3 people to act per round per column. And I mean, like having the option to be able to strategize with 9 characters is pretty cool. So Wayne leveled. And we got 4 more strength. Not much else about that level up worth commenting on, sadly. So we learned that blue is up, so blue, we need to go back to the blue spot here. So we may not be able to get the Dark Sword scroll, which is sad. Hoping to teach that to Wayne. Sorry, that one sneeze I let out. You ever just have a sneeze that just destroys your entire life and you just don't know why, like what you did to anger your sinuses, and then it just like... Anyway. The answer is probably you have had moments like that. Anyway, let's see here. High potion. Voice candy cures silence, which thankfully I have not seen much of. It seems like the ancient scrolls can really only be found in like wall chests and or ones that are thankfully or buried beneath the grass, which is why I'm hitting the grass so much. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because there's only 2 other games that came after this one, which was the Runes of Lore, which I mentioned, and then the oh so lovable remake that came out. But, I mean, there's other games I do need to eventually get to on the PlayStation 1. I'd like to still play, like, Beyond the Beyond. I just don't know when is going to be a good time to play that. But really, right now, after Pokemon Gold, I want to do, like, 2 things. I want to go back... I want to do, I want to actually play the Saturn. I want to play the working designs, not working designs, what the hell, the Chapter 1, or Scenario 1 of Shining Force 3, since I went through so much trouble to make it work. There was a Japan-only mobile game. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing I could do about that unless they somehow remake it. Like, Xenosaga had a Japan-only mobile game called Pied Piper, and I think there's, like, a fan project that actually made it playable, and I haven't gotten to it yet because it's, like, some of it is just a lot of, like fan embellishing of it, but at some point I'd like to check it out and see what they've assembled together. Being as much of a Xenosaga head as I am. I can't even beat this monster. It must be because my wound is not yet healed. What a shame. That's exactly what I would say. Oh no. So the answer is no. I managed to throw more money at the problem until I got a memory card that worked. So I got one of the white memory cards, and it seems to be saving fine. The thing is, the all-in-one as a memory card does work. You suck is auto-botted. We're going to allow the phrase "you suck." Feel free to throw it around liberally as I suck. But yeah, so it's just a situation where, like, the only game, for some reason, Shining Force Scenario 3, Scenario 1 in particular, for no apparent reasons, the only game that I seem to have trouble saving to and that other people seem to have trouble with when it comes to, like, unofficial memory cards. Like, they'll save everything else, they'll transfer everything else, but it just does not work for Scenario 1, and I need it to work for Scenario 1. Good, he's still alive. Wayne, I'll take care of him, so get the monster. Alright, leave the rest to us, old man. Day, Ima, let's go. Okay, so she's out of the fight. Alright, let's go. Okay, well, we need to literally move positions if that's going to be the case here. Yeah, I can't wait to graveyard it after all the hype. No, it's gonna be. It should. I mean, there hasn't been a bad Shining Force yet that I've played. Considering the lowest score I gave anything was an 82, I think this series will be. I think the game will be fine. All right, let's go ahead and grab the loot. We got a miracle, which is the one item I did not want. Okay, summon Meteor. We'll go ahead and use First Aid. Grab some more loot. Oh, we failed. With 2 items left, we failed to steal. I wanted it to be a situation where there was like 1 left and we were just struggling to get the last one. Either of the 2 items will be good. Oh no! Why does this keep happening? I think we could tap one more time. What? I allowed it. What? Why is it so? Why does it not add it to acceptable turns? We got a body dress. I mean, that's probably the only reason that it's not killing us is because it's crashing through the ceiling to be able to hit us. So that's the good news. Alright, so we have one more item that we could get, and according to the guide, how worth it is it to get it? It is going to be an axe. Yeah, well, I suck is fine, but saying you suck? Unforgivable. Get not on my Twitch. Wait, what? He just healed for 527? Okay, well, we'll hit him again. Ooh, the poison damage was rough. Nearly took her out. Or him out. With soup. That's a pretty delicious way to do it. No, I'd recommend soup. Tastier. Okay, we are not going to get that item without a fight. Yeah, the poison's pretty abysmal, actually. It's actually not good. It actually makes this fight a lot worse than it needs to be. I mean, if we kill him before the last item, that's fine. Everybody's poisoned. Did we do concentrate? We're gonna keep attacking for right now. Like I said, this is like basically Final Fantasy IX steals. So the meteor healed for like 500. So I guess you could just meteor yourself and be fine. It's a free turn for us to do what we need to do. Except not quite free because we're taking poison damage. Okay. I wish it was a free turn, and it's just it's not. Okay, we're drained the defense power. That was the best target he could have chosen with that move, as anybody else would have died if they were hit by it. Yeah, I don't think we're getting the axe, guys. Thank you for the hydrate. It hit the exact target I thought it was going to be hitting, so... I'm going to say we'll give it 2 more attempts to get the item. And then we just kill. Why did Meteor hit 120 damage? It's way more than I thought. Well, at this point I have to kind of do it this way. Oh, okay. Well, she's not getting any of that experience point. Sorry! No axe for me. How is he, Cena? I've cast strong, but he's quite tough. He seems fine. I appreciate it. You have saved me not only once, but twice. Is he going to be party member number 5? 1 moment. Don't worry about it, but weren't you going to save the princess? We'll go with you. Thank you, but this is a dangerous place. I bet you anything that I could have given him the axe. He's gonna join my party, and he's the only one that would have been able to equip the axe, but it's okay. I'm sure they'll sell the axe somewhere else. But it won't be as cool. I do not have the confidence to ensure your safety. But you're the one who needed help. We can fend for ourselves, so don't you worry. Yep, she's right. The princess is what is most important now. We must hurry. You're right. Well, let's go. So there are still people like you here on Liddell Continent, where distrust abounds. My name is Randolph, captain of Princess Melphis' Royal Guard. I ask for your assistance. I'm Wayne. We'll help you all you want. I'm Sina. My fortune telling says that the princess is safe. I'm Day. I don't really like soldiers and all, but nice to meet you anyway. I'm Ima. Shall we go? Alright. Welcome to the party, Randolph. You are level 17. He has a two-handed sword with 255 attack. He has leather cap, leather armor, a muscle ring, and unfortunately the only other thing he would reasonably be able to equip... I sold a lot of rings, so he may not be able to do a whole lot here. I can give you a toy. Now there is a space here. Curiously, there's a space here. I don't know what to make of that. I've been following the guide. I don't know why there'd be a space. Okay, it looks like the next boss has another chance to get the battle axe. Okay, so this, the toy ring gives like +1 to every stat, so I mean, it's better than nothing. Fine. It's kind of like Ramus's garbage can lid. You just have to respect it. So, we have a body dress. I'm gonna go ahead and equip it on Cena. So it is +10. Okay, treasure here is multi-blade. Alright, a couple of things we need to do, and then we'll progress the story. Number 1, can I teach this guy any of my skills? Energy punch. Oh, that's right, that's the one that we got from the master. Randolph can learn investigate. So the position menu. Yeah, so he'll be here. I don't know what moving him affects or does not affect, but we'll keep him in the back row for now. And we'll proceed. Okay, so the dungeon goes on for a bit longer. So they want me to go to floor 12. We found Dark Sword, that's the last one we were missing, so we're able to go straight to the top floor then. Nocturnal attack by using HP, so Wayne or Randolph can learn it. We'll give it to Wayne. Oh, we never healed. We never healed. Apparently, like, every attack missed her. That's fine, though. We'll heal right after this fight then. So Cena leveled up. 7 strength, not that she needs it. Okay, so magic menu. We'll have Cena cast strong. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight this person no matter what. They cast strong on me. It paralyzed her though. Sorry, I think it must be the allergies. Anyway, I think this is probably going to be the last dungeon we do for the night. So we'll try to make a bit more progress in it. So 12, I believe, is the last floor, so we're about to enter 9. Looks like the enemies are more intelligent than the ones we've seen in other dungeons, so they are just beelining straight for me rather than just kind of wandering around. There's a weak goddess tier, another goddess tier, and another goddess tier. $500 gold. Dark Aura. Jeez, the enemies are pretty hardcore. Like, all of them do scary stuff. I'ma gained 10 strength and 16 HP. Oh, other stats though, she only gained 1 point of defense and nothing else. No agility, no will. Although I suppose if you get that much HP, you don't really have to worry about your other stats. Mystery pin. Okay. Immediately found the staircase, which is nice. So we're on floor 11 now, and there's only one floor left. It's odd because the game didn't mention there's another person to get yet. But like where we're located on the menu is like really weird, really weird. Like a whole space. Just make sure I haven't screwed something up. So I'm trying to get back to the cave. This side quest section here. Okay, so that's subquest 6. After you get a good tree. Okay, so the good tree... Okay, so it looks like side quest number 2 is a couple of sections down in this dungeon. So, not this dungeon, but this chapter. So, it's gonna be a bit before I have to worry about that. Let's get to the 12th floor if we can, please. Okay, so floor 12. We found a revive. Save point. Let's finish this dungeon. Ghost ring. Defile magic guard. Princess! Randolph, I'm glad you're here. This one is strong. I need help. At once. This isn't how I imagined a captured princess would be. Me neither. Don't just watch, we have to help too! Oh, that's right! Let's go. Alright. So, stealable items are going to be Battle Axe, Holy Cap, and Miracle. So, the item I don't need is Miracle, so watch me steal it anyway. So we'll go ahead and... First things first. Let's steal and grab the Miracle. We got the Miracle. Strong. Got the Holy Cap. Flashback. Okay, that's stunned. That stunned her. That's fine, we'll just use him. We're just not gonna get that axe. Only hit for 5 damage, but we did buff. We used the buff spell. So she's gonna be able to tank pretty much everything. Failed again. Oh, everybody is stunned. So the back row is getting in on this. We'll go ahead and use the charge attack. She, oh, so Melphis. What is this, Grandia 2? So Melphis is the person who occupies slot number 5. Okay. She only has 90 HP. Champion recovers HP for everybody, which is really good. Really good. She also has F barrier, which she needs to use now. She will probably die if we don't. Failed to steal again. He's just re-attacking the top row. We'll have her buff her defense and resistance. Split attack, 213 damage down the middle. We can do a normal attack. We'll continue to try to steal. We'll go ahead and use Champion while we have him grab. Still fails to steal. Okay, so it's healing in the 50s for everybody. That's not bad. Good critical. There's the back row is still... the back row is still asleep, by the way. Or the front row is still paralyzed. They can't do anything. Cena and Aimer are cured. We're gonna try to steal a little bit longer, but Ghost Image. It's not visibly evident what that did. Oh, I'm assuming we're just gonna start missing physical attacks. We'll try casting bolts. Final print. Wayne can finally go. First aid the back row. The boss is just too fast. We'll get to them before they can heal. Okay. Chose to do the paralysis on the back row. We'll have her use champion. We're gonna go for killing the boss. If we get the axe, we'll just go for it. Nope, we couldn't get it. Like it's definitely a very, very, very rare steal. Randolph got 8 strength. Ima got 13 more HP, 9 strength. There's Day's level. Pretty good strength and agility. Princess, thank goodness you are safe. Thank you, Randolph. It's all thanks to you. Sir Wayne and his friends deserve the thanks. I would have died were it not for them. I see. Thank you very much. No big deal. By the way, what are you doing here? It is a long story, but we were deceived by Dareth, Minister of the Kingdom. Dareth used to be a good man. What has happened? We all used to live in harmony. What could be happening on Little Continent? There must be something. We must uncover that and take the kingdom back from Dareth. But to return now would be suicide. Yes, we must find the reason behind this. We cannot just return to the kingdom. You are right. What should we do? Then why don't you come with us? Thank you again for the hydrate. We're about to hit the ending point of the stream, I believe. Pardon me? We beat Gades, the Sinistral Destruction, and the Epsis Continent. It seems there's 3 more guys in this gang. They might have something to do with this sudden change. That is possible. What is your will, Princess? Let us ask them for help. We do need more people. She does. It's Melphis. We could only see the name in battle. Then we're set. I'm Wayne. This is Sina, Day, and Ima. My name is Melphis. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, Sir Wayne. Nice to meet you, Melphis. You can't talk to her like that. It's okay, we're not servants, we're pals. You're pals? How dare you? Randolph, it's okay. Will you let me join you? Of course. So you can just call me Wayne. Yes, Wayne. Alright, then let's gather some info and get your kingdom back. Yeah, I think it's Melphis. It looks like it's spelled Melphis. So what do we do now? The kingdom is getting more and more weapons now, and pirates seem to have something to do with it. Pirates. We should go check that out. The Great Pirate Era will have to wait until next time, I'm afraid. Alright, do I have anything she can equip? I highly doubt it. Oh, I've got a magic wand, but it's already equipped by somebody else. Oh, he can equip the Gades Blade. Oh, I should totally do it. I should totally do it. Let's watch his stats explode. Boom. Plus 100 more attack. And I think he can equip a shield now. He could only equip this, which is the one I'm equipped with. Because I sold the other ones, he might have been able to otherwise equip. But in any event, it's going to work on all enemies that are not undead. If we're fighting something undead, we're going to have to use a different party member. We found X magic from examining this. Alright, so let's go ahead and warp out. Looks like our next destination is to a cave to the east. Let's go there, because there's a town once we exit the cave. It seems that the town of Thomas is troubled by prats. Be careful if you're going there. Not the pea rats. Okay, where's the town? Head south. Found it. Crate behind the inn. Found the wisdom seed. So item shop, a traditional, I suspect the old man who's always at the port, but don't tell him. Every one of these item shops basically has a back door you can enter and take. The items from Lucky Earring and Sanity Ring. We'll take a quick look at what those do. Hit up, easier to avoid attacks, which is good. And the Mind Ring raises magical power, which is also decent. Hey, what are you doing there? You young people are so rude. So we have 17,121 gold, which is plenty for not needing to buy bunny ears. So we will go ahead and go in here, shop, and get that out of the way, because I don't want to start my next stream shopping. And hopefully by tomorrow these allergies will stop. Alright, my weapons are a cut above the rest. You won't regret buying. Yes, it is nice. The trade-off is they get to steal all their stuff. Which I thoroughly enjoy. I don't think they do. So there's the battle axe that we were trying to steal twice. It cost 4,500. It would have been better than the goddess blade that we had equipped up until the goddess blade. Although this can hit undead. We'll equip him with this. So that is 40 more attack. It's gonna be tougher now. Oh, we finally have a weapon for her. Yes, 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 yes. So it gives her 5 more agility and 25 more attack. Yeah, they are a bit, aren't they? So we have a rock breast. So 15 defense. 25. Body dress. We stole one. Before we buy, hats for anybody, we got a holy cap that we stole. Let's take a look at that. Who can equip it? Effective against darkness. Looks like our main hero can equip it. It is 5 better. So we could barely afford anything else right now. Mage shields, even more holy caps. Bronze shield for you. What can we sell? We got a gold 500, 2 of them, so we could sell that immediately. I don't care about the boomers. Sorry, boomers. We're selling them. We will buy the mage shield. So +5. Now she gets one. Because she literally has no shield on at all. She needs this badly. She also needs a better weapon in general, doesn't she? Sage's Rod. I mean, it's a good item, it's just expensive. Lucky earring that we picked up. They don't sell for much. The ghost ring sells for quite a bit. We'll sell the multi-blade. We'll sell his two-handed sword. Leather armor we'll get rid of. That'll help us. They're gonna be more susceptible to dark. They're just gonna have to deal with it. Sage Rod. What stats go up? Yeah, why not? Okay, that's about as far as we're going to be able to get in terms of the shopping. What else can we do? Anything else we need to do before we shop? Before we stop, not before we shop. Okay, learn the warp spell. Oh, I think that might be how we get from town to town. Hold on. Where is the inn? Not the inn, the church. Found a potion. Church. That is not a church. They said learn it here. I don't know where. Oh, here we go. The problem is that the emblem for the church is just so high up the building, you have to be right up against the door. Alright, so we'll go ahead and learn some spells. Yeah, warp gets us to a town. So we definitely want one person to know it. It's not essential that everybody does, so we'll put it on Wayne. So now we have fast travel at our fingertips, which is extremely important. Fireball for you. Trick raises one ally's attack power. Yeah. Absorb MP. Fake up speed of an ally. Rally revives somebody. And I can learn it. Wayne can learn it. Interesting. Okay. We'll want to save our license points for as long as we can. Alright, let's go ahead and save. That's gonna do it for tonight. So, we made quite a bit of progress. We went through several dungeons. So, we are on section 2.4 of this guide. It ends at 5.6. However, and I don't know what the distribution is going to be in terms of that. But it looks like there's 5 chapters. We're on chapter 2 right now. So yeah, who knows? But thanks everybody for stopping by. I will be back tomorrow with more East 5. We'll see how much progress we make in that. And hope everybody has a good rest of their night. And thanks for stopping by, Mackenzie. I appreciate the company. You know, especially with some of the dungeon crawling I have to do here. I appreciate you stopping by. See everyone tomorrow. And thank you. I really do appreciate it. I need to stop sneezing.